Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here into our Nexus Gaming Series Nexus Division matchup. We have got the members of Phoenix Rising Ruby on the left in the blue and gillyShark over in the red. And if you're sitting at home saying, wait a minute, Bahamut, I've listened to some amazing music, we've had some fun games today, but how did we get to this map? I got you covered, my friends. The home team this evening will be Phoenix Rising Ruby. They lost coin flip, opting for map pick. They lost coin flip. God dang. Giving gillyShark either first pick or map pick priority. gillyShark opted for first pick priority, banning Towers of Doom and Tomb of the Spider Queen. Phoenix Rising Ruby banning out Sky Temple and Dragonshire. And since first pick goes over to the side of gillyShark, Phoenix Rising has opted to take us to Brax's holdout for map number 1. Let's get back on into the draft, ladies and gentlemen, and find what is going to be happening here in our matchup as we have some bands coming through immediately. Dope sweatshirt. Thank you, Noble. I appreciate it. Love GDQ and what they do. I actually want to volunteer and do... I really want to do volunteer work as a host, and I want to do one of the blocks or something like that as a host. We'll see. Maybe we'll see what the cards have in store for me in the future. Right now, Junkrat Volibear from Phoenix Rising Ruby, and I was literally going to say, I can't imagine that they don't go for it, and they do. It is going to be Samuro, first pick for the side of gillyShark. This is a gillyShark popular hero for the gillySharks. They have a lot of experience on Samuro. It's typically banned out against them. The comparison would be like here's Zeratul, or Joanna played by Lauber. Things like that. You know, BBJ on Brightwing, Legacy on Brightwing, a lot of those things. So this Samuro pick is actually a little surprising that they're letting it through, so we'll see how it works out for the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby. gillyShark, the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby grabbing the Greymane Stukov. gillyShark with these next two picks, as they did have first pick priority going into this game. What? Oh, hey, Infofox, how you doing? Sorry, I'm very confused. Varian Tychus, looking like a single target sustained blow-up composition so far. Sustained blow-up, I guess, is not maybe the right term, but sustained damage is there, but the blow-up is going to be amplified by Varian. Some sort of mage would be big here. Tyrande is going to be banned out. No Tyrande for Chymotrypsin, as that's another standard for them. Whitemane and the Sylvanas to be banned out. I believe Fragastellar has a really good Sylvanas, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's Mixels. I might be mixing the two together. See what I did there? Baha and Asmodan? Yeah, absolutely. Dahaka main tank? That's possible. It is Brax's holdout, so getting that maneuverability between the lanes is fairly good. 75-second cooldown on brush stocks. So let's see. Greymane Stukov so far for the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby. What is their priority going into this? Usually we'd see a main tank, something like a Joanna, Garrosh, ETC, Muradin. They're all really good. Mei is actually phenomenal here as well. Uther will be grabbed as well as a Mephisto. Okay, Greymane, Stukov, Uther, Mephisto. Really like the draft so far from the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby. Their Zerg wave clear, if they lose the objective phase, is a little weak in my opinion, but we still have to see one more pick from them. And actually, that last pick will be the solo lane, as they are holding that, and gillyShark has to pick said solo laner soon. We'll see a... Oh, wait, so no, I'm dumb. It was a first pick Samuro, so that's the solo lane. Tassadar, Deckard, Tychus, Varian. That's actually a really terrifying wombo. Haunt, sustained damage Tychus, Deckard Kane, more CC, Tassadar, blow up. So we'll see if that works out. On the opposing side, you do have Uther stun, followed into Mephisto burst, Greymane burst as well, and sustained damage on top of that. Both of these compositions looking extremely terrifying right now. And Malthael will be the last pick going into what I'm assuming is the Samuro. Not the most terrifying compositions on either side, but a lot of really good damage is available for both these teams. TLV easy pickup? I don't know about that one. Wipeout? I don't know about that one there. But either way, this is going to be our draft for game number 1. And at this time, while we're loading in, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just waiting for a few seconds here just to delay things out, trying to get you an opportunity so you can see the draft as long as possible. Let's get our Twitch predictions going. You will have a minute 30 from when you hear me talk about this to get your Twitch predictions in, so that you can see the drafts in totality. Let's get you into that loading screen immediately. I usually like to swap this over after we've already loaded in, but here you can see the composition, you can see the map, and you can get your Twitch predictions in. Chat, I expect big predictions from you. I don't want none of this, you know, $100 here, $200 there. I want the big Twitch predictions from you, chat. Either way, thank you all for hanging out. I hope you're having a phenomenal evening, and I'm super excited to get into this game. Thank you for being here. Thanks for lurking, chatting, following. If you haven't followed, please, by all means, hit that follow button. If you'd like to support stream further, it is always very much appreciated. Alrighty. Eric can't be revealed by Samuro if he goes spy games. Okay. Valera can't be revealed by Samuro either. Nor can Zeratul. And they don't have to take a talent for that. Nova can't be revealed by Samuro. So, that's my counterpoint. Let's get into the game, everyone. We are here on to the left-hand side. We got Phoenix Rising Ruby in the blue. Wahui on the Malthael. Fragastellar will be on the Mephisto. H2O on the Uther. We'll have Danilor on the Stukov and Mixels on the Greymane. Over in the red, we're looking at gillyShark. We've got Stark on the Samuro. We're looking at Deckard Cain, played by Kaimo Tripson. Rise Robin on the Varian. Chess Looter on the Tychus. And EKB on the Tassadar. The only one not matching mounts. I mean, I guess Kaimo Tripson has a red one, so there's that as well. So I guess blame Kaimo Tripson is what I'm trying to get at right now. We got our level 1s up and available. The Twitch predictions have ended. Best of luck to anyone who's predicted. Thank you for taking part and enjoying this with me. At 10 channel points. Samuro over Malthael. This goes to gillyShark. You think so? All right. Well, we'll see how things look as the game does go on. Deckard Cain, Kaimo Tripson going into Sapphire at level 1. Uther, H2O, is going to be going into that Silver Touch. Mephisto, Fragastellar, is going to be going onto Unyielding Power. And Tassadar, which is going to be EKB, going for that Static Charge. We'll pick up on some of those questing talents as the game does progress, and Tassadar finding a few early ones right there. Trying to jump between our two lanes as much as possible to see how things look for both of these teams. Hey. Hi, Ektar. Hi. Hi, Lone Wolf. Hello. Jesus. It's like I cast a team with Phoenix in the name, and they're just like, doesn't matter the spelling. Doesn't matter. Rise Robin going for the charge onto Fragastellar, but they go back to their origin point. Looking at the top lane, Stark is already leaving his main body onto the point, while they actually swap off at the last second into lane, popping the Windwalk as well. H2O gets the channel in the bottom lane, and so we are going to see camps on the left and the right in this bottom area going to be traded out, actually. Really quick camp timing for the side of gillyShark. No camps in the top lane. Malthael does have control over top as Stark clears out the wave. Gonna swap and pop onto this point. Alright, let's see how the 1v1 goes. There's actually a bit of a scuffle in bottom lane as we actually check this out. Rise Robin getting very low, but will not fall. We do have the Hellbats, which reduce armor, coming in favor for the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby, but members of gillyShark do have their own Reaver minion camp pushing in through this bottom lane. Samuro Malthael still brawling out in top lane, and Samuro does have that Way of the Blade at level 1. The big thing here, armor reduction into the Malthael. Your quote-unquote burst potential is really amplified by this. H2O taking a lot of damage, and that could potentially be, and it will be, First Blood. Going over the side of gillyShark, but Phoenix Rising Ruby find their own First Blood into Chess Looter. It's a trade, as the Uther Ghost Form does go down. Fragastellar trying to put more pressure on the enemy side, but also a little bit of whittle value on the fort front gate. I guess a little bit of early siege. Greymane gets hit with the taunt. Rise Robin actually started backing away immediately. I think that they might have thought, they might have not been able to get the kill, something like that. Kaimo Tripson gets back onto the point. H2O back from death, so is Chess Looter getting back into this engagement. Fragastellar stepping in the enemy side, did have the Shade of Mephisto to do so. H2O taking a lot of damage once again. That's a really good force wall from Tassadar. Another kill goes over to the side of gillyShark. Rise Robin getting very low. One auto from Danilor would be enough, but they actually get knocked back by Chess Looter's frag grenade, and that grenade is going to be, is it frag grenade? Yes. I thought I was confusing it with Junkrat, but either way, that grenade was all the difference. Redden, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months. I will resend your alert after game. Thank you for the support, my friend. Glad you're enjoying the content. All right, top lane held back by Malthael. Wooey trying to do their best. Wahooey? Wahooey! Let's see, how does this 1v1 go? Because it's not looking the best for Malthael, but he can steal some HP and start getting low, is forced off the point. Control in the top lane goes over to the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby, but bottom lane goes back over to gillyShark as there's some good communication coming in from the teams. There's going to be a charge onto H2O once again. Greymane dives in on the Kaimo trips in. Fragastellar throwing out some skull missiles here and there. And once again, it's a trade. Uther for the Tychus, but more will happen in favor for the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby as they maybe find themselves. Yes, they will. It's going to be
triple kill
over to the side, and actually it's going to be
quadra kill
over to the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby as Malthael wins out the 1v1 in top lane, and this is going to be Zergwave channeled, looking good. Hello? Hello? You're supposed to be... sir? You're not supposed to be outside yet. Bud? Hey. At least they're being respectable and waiting for all their friends. That's a bug I've never seen before. Anyways, looks like objective easily going over to the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby. Fought over. But we're 5-3 in kills, 7-7 in levels. A little bit of an experience advantage over to the side of our blue team, as gillyShark needs to clear things out. gillyShark's wave clear with the Tacit are pretty good. Tychus is able to help out quite a bit. A few of those Banelings going to get blown up before they reach into structures. As we looked earlier, Banelings deal more damage into heroes than anything else. Rise Robin doing their best just to anchor up as this Varian. And am I crazy? No, I'm actually crazy. For some reason, for like a hot second, I thought I saw like Twin Blades. I'm like, no, we've had taunts, Bahamut. How is that even possible? Fort Front Gate goes down in the bottom lane. Looks like top lane did have some value. Wooey taking a little bit of damage, actually a lot of bit of damage from Stark, but that Soul Reap, or the ability to heal off of the enemy side, is really playing in. Rise Robin gets the taunt onto Mixus, who was trying to dive onto Chest Looter. Doesn't yield a kill, but as I was saying, we're approaching 10s. Let's take a look at some of those other numbers. Fragastellar, no taunt from Varian available for a second. Just quickly looking at some of the other... numbers right now. Varian, Jesus, his roll at 20. Jesus, Varian's roll at tanking damage right now. Malthael, siege damage pretty good. Mephisto with 21,000. Samura with 16,000. As we get to the experience breakdown, we can see where that experience really coming in for those heroic kills, and I think we might be seeing another one. H2O actually gets taunted by Rise Robin. Oh, the Greymane goes in. Mixels has armor. Oh, no, they don't. They had the armor from Uther in Ghost form, so it actually counteracted any sort of armor reduction. And another kill comes for him, set up by the Durance of Hate from Fragastellar. Really good play so far from the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby in our best of 3 series here, as it is 10-9 in our levels, and Uther just now respawning. Mephisto, Malthael, excuse me, holding this top lane fairly well. Stark just setting up in the bush. We'll check out some of the other talents, or we'll check out our 10s actually as they do come across the top of the screen. The big thing I'm curious about is going to be what Varian takes a 10. Is it Shield Wall or is it Warbringer? Does he want to dive to his friendly members or enemy members every like 4 seconds or so? Or is this going to be Shield Wall to protect, well, with the protection status? Malthael does have the healing reduction as well with the Touch of Death. Activate to reduce healing on healing received by heroes afflicted by Reaper's Mark by 50% for 4 seconds, but a fight breaks out. There's going to be a lot of damage. That is Samuro going down first. Sewa and Listen from Deckard Cain. Chest Looter getting very low. Doubles back for a potion, but I think it might have been picked up by Rise Robin by accident. EKB very low. Throws out a Shock Ray. Does go down. It's another triple kill over to the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby, as Fragastellar is trying to get a kill onto Kaimo Tripsin. Doesn't manage to do so, and with 3 dead, this is looking like the start of the objective phase, going over to the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby easily. He's got the new level 4 Colossal Windblades taunt. Oh, yes, yes. The Colossal Taunt of Winning, yes. I don't know why, like, I swear to God I saw him swing 2 blades for a second. So charge is over to the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby. gillyShark started to get pressed in fairly hard in this top lane, and the bottom lane's already gone down. We have Stark on the Samuro down over there. We don't actually see Wahooey. rotating out of lane. Durance of Fate stops the potential kill onto Mixels. And is this actually a counter kill? Is there a shield wall? No, it's going to be a Warbringer level 10. Varian goes down. It's 11-4 in kills. The members of gillyShark trying their best right now, but this is 86% over to the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby, and they're not going to be looking to delay things out any longer. They're not going to go clear the wave, then go for the channel. They're looking for that immediate channel, and another Zerg wave through top lane, and this is Ultralix listening. They actually listen this time.
Zerg hands opened. The larger attack wave is heading towards your enemy.
Training Uther for Tychus is rough, yes. The Destiny? Oh, I think she still plays Destiny. Isn't there like there's like a massive patch coming out for that game? Like someone in my chat like a day or so ago was like, I'm investing into Destiny like how I used to with like World of Warcraft or something like that. Anyways, Commandeer Odin will be coming down. You know, we've seen some talents for a while. Let's check out the 8 p.m. everybody. Stark on the left-hand side of our screen is going to be looking to jump into the backline once the Zerg wave is cleared out. Commandeer Odin able to force back the enemy side. No 13 talents here. Fragastellar stepping forward. Stark throws those clones out, starting to put pressure onto the enemy side. Swaps to a clone to the safety side of this lane and taps well. And it looks like the keep front gate goes down, but can the members of Phoenix Rising Ruby make a play here? Divine Shield used on Uther. Stay Well and Listen comes out from Kaimo Trips, and H2O getting very low here. Will go down, has those ghost heals. Can the members of gillyShark make a play? Stark, I think, was looking to rotate out of lane, but Mixels goes in with the go for the throat and is looking to try and shred through the enemy's side. Tychus is down. Maltheo pops the Tormented Souls. Stark is able to swap to a different clone, and it's 14-12 in our levels. And this is a second objective phase of the game, won mostly by the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby, and gained, well, keep front gate. They did get the fort, actually, I think before this actually even happened, so I would say pretty much just keep front gate to be grabbed. That does open up a win condition through top lane, as I do believe, yeah, our next objective phase is bottom for the members of Phoenix Rising Ruby, top lane for the side of the gillySharks. Now, a good team fight for Phoenix Rising Ruby would be the boss, the Archangel, and it should prioritize bottom, because I believe the Archangel works on the same mechanic as the Battlefield of Eternity Immortals, Beleth and Alarion. That Archangel will go into the more well-defended lane. As Chess Looter stays on this point, there's going to be a Durance of Hate connecting onto Varian, but not enough damage to get the kill, and Tassadar finishes out the static charge at what, 10 minutes or so? It's a very quick static charge. Not an easy quest to hit, what, 200? Granted, you basically get well, not basically, you get 5 stacks per hit. I don't know why you're talking so hard. Well, looking comfortable for the side of our blue team, Phoenix Rising Ruby. But gillyShark's not out of it just yet. They do have a quote-unquote equal talent tier to fight on. Rise Robin stepping into this. I just want to check onto the vision really quickly as Stark was going for the flank, jumps onto Fragastellar in the backline as Mephisto throws out a Skull Missile immediately. A Shock Ray goes out. Divine Shield Force from H2O. There's the Stay While and Listen from Kaimo trips in. Commandeer Ob does come down. Maltheo's Tormented Souls will be canceled out. There's a lot of members getting Shock Raid, and that's Tassadar finding a kill into Greymane. Mixel's going down. Maltheo self-cleanse. A little bit of healing from Uther won't connect. Commandeer Odin almost gets the kill. Shock Ray into H2O. And the objective phase is going to be going over so far to the side of gillyShark, but these Hellbats, they need to be dealt with. 40 Heroes. Thank you, Jamsters. Much appreciated. Thank you for the quick caster math. No cap. Oh, thank you, Zergy, as well. Sorry. Chat's already on point, and I'm just sitting here just talking about the game. A little bit of charge over to the side of gillyShark. What do they get? What does that get them? Hey, they got a Baneling. They got a little Baneling buddy. I think the 16% is a little bit more than that, but either way, Maltheo jumps to bottom lane, and this will be a quick rotation from gillyShark onto the top point. A little bit of that yakety sax music playing in the background as players are going to be jumping back and forth between these lanes. Samuro going to be doing the little hearth trick right here, so they're going to swap to one of their clones just as they get to the Hollow Storm, and that allows them to basically mitigate the value, or the full hearth, or the need to full hearth. There we go. Oh, it's a full hearth, but full rotate. Jesus Christ. So, quick rotation to top. This is going to be 16 talent tier advantage to the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby, but they double back. I think they're expecting gillyShark to expect them to go top, so the expectation of the expectation is being played out right now. So gillyShark not really showing. Samuro not revealed. He is going to be swapping to a different clone, I'm assuming, from that. Just want to jump onto the gillyShark vision as well. Samuro clone, just doing a little bit of that harassment, as we do have some gillyShark members. Were they showing in top lane during this? They might have shown as they were clearing out the wave. Just looking for that talent tier equality on the side of gillyShark, and kind of giving the members of Phoenix Rising Ruby a bit of a runaround right now. Phoenix Rising Ruby has looked dominant in their rotations and their decision-making, and now Phoenix Rising Ruby, they're slowing down. The momentum is kind of hitting a wall, if you will. They're not completely out of it, but there's a little bit more, like trepidation doesn't feel like the right word. They're being, I think, just a little bit more cautious with their rotations. Not in a negative way, but they don't want to potentially make a misstep and then end up hemorrhaging like one for none sort of deal, or losing out a member in a rotation. So Samuro doing the cheeky things, rotating around the map. Equal talent tiers have been achieved. Boss was checked really quickly by Stark, and H2O gonna have some pressure applied by those clones. Not enough to actually warrant much besides Fragastellar chasing out. Camp on the right side grabbed by gillyShark members. Those Hellbats pushing into top. And this is the little bit of a goose chase between both teams. Surprised that Phoenix Rising Ruby kind of let this happen in a sense, where they let the 16 talent tier gap close. I feel like they had the momentum. I feel like they had the control. And I'm not saying it's over just yet, but a little bit's been given back over to gillyShark, as we have 16s equal on both sides. Banner of Dalaran 4. This variant pops the little protection. Durance of Fate goes out. Will miss. A little bit of a root from Chymotrypsin. Stark very low on the Samuro. Needs to back away. Taunt on to H2O. Stay well and listen. Connects onto 1, 2, 3. Malthael tries to dive into the backline. Has the Tormented Souls. Can they turn around onto Malthael? Divine Shield Malthael? Absolutely not. Stark gets a clone out of there, and the bottom lane has the Hellbats coming through with the catapult as well. What do those catapults deal damage-wise? Well, I got you covered on that, chat. Going to be dealing 532 damage into structures. Half that damage into base, half that for basic abilities. It's the Samuro factor. It is very much the Samuro factor. I would agree with you, absolutely. He is kind of everywhere at once, seemingly. Alrighty, charge goes over to the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby. Rise Robin looking to step in. Samuro did Hearth, has the quick swap back to the top point, cancels that out. 50% in favor for the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby, 58% for the side of gillyShark. Top lane needs to be cleared out, so while that's happening, well, channel goes back over to the side of Phoenix Rising. Stark immediately jumps back onto the point and just cancels it out. 10% was gained. H2O gets caught out. Okay. Wahui, sorry, is going to be stepping in. There's a stay while and listen from the Decker Kane. Mixels is in the backline, tries to go for the throat. Is going to get taunted, and Greymane goes down. Stukov very low right now, but the real low factor is Malthael trying to make the outplay, and the members of gillyShark, they're going to go ahead and find themselves
Pentakill. Aced.
Into the enemy team. 18 up on both sides. gillyShark are going to look for the objective plus the Archangel. A massive turnaround for gillyShark. It doesn't spell GG. What does it? Well, we're going to find out in just a little bit. Tassadar clearing out that top lane, moving to get the channel. The quicker they do this on the gillyShark, the better, as it's still going to take a little bit of time to charge up the rest of these beacon phases. And Uther, just about to respawn. I actually mistimed that right there. Just about to respawn in the Hall of Storm, and I think this is actually well-timed, actually. I thought it was going to be a little bit too late, but I forget how quickly the Braxis holdout charge goes. And this Archangel, it's going to be going into top lane. As I said, the more well-defended lane, but the benefit for gillyShark, it's also the Zerg wave as well. gillyShark throws a camp into bottom lane. We have Tassadar down here as well to deal with the siege, but actually Tassadar, they're investing heavily into this top lane push. gillyShark has a solid level lead after those few kills. Stark chasing forward, but the towers have True Sight targeting onto him and also revealing which is real. Archangel and crew are pushing in through this top lane. Rise Robin looking for a potential taunt target, but not able to find one quick enough. And so Mixels is able to back away behind the keep front gate. Archangel still very healthy. Zerg wave around 80% and falling. What values gained? Durance of Fate goes out from Mephisto, not going to connect. Checking out the APM, Fragastellar did use the Shade and Mephisto to jump into the enemy side. Boss, Archangel, still very healthy. I keep bringing this up because the Archangel, look at the shred value into structures right now. Stark is going to go ahead and Hearth back. I think the deal is to actually not swap to a clone, but to go deal with the bottom lane Zerg wave that is approaching core. Archangel going towards core, but it's not enough to step further in. 3 Guardians still up, and gillyShark finds themselves 20, putting a little parity on this map, while Samuro deals with the Zerg wave that is going to be chunking into the core. 87% remains. Stark is a little bit low on this Samuro. Guardians summoning more adds. This is a little annoying. Stark can't deal with this too well. He does summon a few clones, but the core is actually falling on the side of gillyShark to the Guardians, to these catapults, and Stark is able to sustain enough. And this is going to be gillyShark core falling to 38%. Quite a bit of damage as the fight breaks out in top lane. The members of Phoenix Rising Ruby looking to chase in. Durance of Fate goes out, will miss. Tassadar has that Archon form. Twilight Archon at 20 as well, trying to keep that up, but the slows will be out from Stukov, and that stalls things out long enough. EKB not able to get their Tassadar Archon form, their Twilight Archon forms sustained. Chase back in from gillyShark. It feels very invested into this right now. Banner of Dalaran comes out. Stark looking to chase in. Has the Sakuchi to be able to step further in. Rise Robin goes in, doubles back, goes for the taunt. Massive shove from the Stukov as almost getting a kill into him. Oh no, sorry, it was the Malthael. I saw a health bar get very low. Maybe it was the Stukov. Maybe he did get healed up immediately. Either way, 20 talent tier for gillyShark is going to be expiring, or at least the 20 talent tier advantage will be expiring soon. Gonna try and utilize this time while they can. Steal away this camp from the enemy side. Durance of Fate connects onto one of the enemy members. Bragstyler looking to make the big plays. Malthael with the Tormented Souls coming out, but it's pretty much going to get mitigated right now. A lot of damage actually into Malthael. Greymane doubles back with the Razor Swipe. And bottom lane, catapults are coming through. What is the catapult damage? Well, I got you covered, team. 377 damage standard, 754 damage into structures. And there is going to be a camp grab. Samuro needs to go back to core because these, as I said, catapults, they slap hard. But actually, I'm incorrect. The minion wave will stall things out for one wave. It's not looking good for my points. I don't think it's looking good for anyone's point. This is a game that is like spiraled. I was not expecting this game to go the way it did. Stark looking to put pressure through the top lane. There's a few clones. Gonna go ahead and Hearth one out. This clone helping push up the wave. Tassadar and crew gonna be able to manage bottom lane. I want to look at the vision really quickly for our Phoenix Rising crew. I think they assume that Samuro clone is a clone. On the opposing sides of things, let's see. Samuro throws one of the clones onto the point. No, it's all distractions. It's all a ruse, chat. Come on, Phoenix, sneak a core rush and win for me and KPB. Wow, so humble of you to add in the and KPB. Alrighty. Samuro swaps some clones. Man, I mean, they lost so much on this core. Okay, ooh. Will this be scouted out? They know that they're here. Let's check out that APM. Muro's on the point, has a real body there. Durance of Fate does come out from the Mephisto. Start getting very low. Stay a while and listen will come out. That is going to be a Divine Shield with the Bulwark of Light and so much damage into the gillySharks. There's a Samuro kill. There's a Deckard Cain kill. Tychus is hearthing right now in Commandeer Odin, which actually, does that give him Commandeer Odin still? Yes, it does. Zergwave will go to gillyShark, but the game is looking like it could potentially go over to the hands of Phoenix Rising Ruby. Can they end the game here? 38% and some core shielding remain. Massive shove from Stukov will be, I don't know if it actually got canceled out or not, but core shielding will fall rapidly here. Greymane slashing and dashing his way through. Rise Robin trying to go for the taunt onto the Stukov. Will connect and get the kill. H2O getting very low. Tassadar Shock Ray is finding some damage, but the core will fall, and game number 1 goes over to the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby. A hard-fought game, but 22 minutes and 51 seconds later, it's going over to our red team. GG. Well played. Nail biter. A nail biter indeed, my friends. Wrong one. All right, let's pay the people. Choose the outcome. Phoenix Rising Ruby has won game number 1. Phoenix Rising Ruby has won the game number 1. Payouts have been made. All right, let's show some stats. Sorry, I'm just getting the map stuff set up really quickly. All right, while you're looking at that, let me update some stuff. I think I actually already have a lobby as well. Let's pull it back to Bandit and Mai's beautiful faces. Alrighty, there is that. Okay, let's update this team score. Team score left side goes up by 1. And we'll see what happens here. During that game, Red, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 months, Red. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I will follow you to the end of the world. Subscribe.
Thank you, thank you. Harson with the big cookie. Absolutely. You want a cookie, bud? You want a cookie? Come here. Come say hi to stream. Hi. Pop. Boy. Take it. Good boy, Bandit. Good boy. Thank you, Harson, for the big cookie, and thank you again, Red, for the resubscription. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support, everyone. My spoiled boy. My heavily spoiled son. Good times, though. Fun game so far. Fun game, fun series. We'll see. Is it a 2-0, or are we heading to a map number 3? Well, we'll find out on our second map. We've got the lobby ready to go. We've got all of our information. We got our map set. Ref me, please. Smile. And then caster our spooky worm. Bestest boy. Thumbs up. There you go, Mythos. There you go, Mythos. How you doing, bud? How are you doing today? Sorry if I missed you earlier. Good to see you. I hope you are having an awesome, awesome Thursday. As a reminder, while we're getting ready for this next game, tomorrow morning, I will be playing some Hollow Knight. Saturday, we'll be doing Baja Ross. Check out the Baja Ross on Saturday. Mega Ultra Spoiled. The best boy. Alrighty. We just gotta have the... Yeah, we just need the set, and we are good to go. Alrighty, I will see you in map number 2. Let's find out where we're gonna head to. I'm gonna give you the full, sick, awesome intro. I'm just waiting for the countdown. I'm trying to delay things out a little bit here. We should be good to go. Alright, we're ready. Let's head into the game. Welcome! Perfectly timed! Welcome everyone into the Nexus Gaming Series. My name's Bahamut. We are heading into Battlefield of Eternity for map number 2. And if you're sitting at home being like, wait a minute, it was my birthday yesterday and I just arrived to the stream. How do we get to Battlefield? What's happening? Who are you? What's going on? I got you covered. Don't worry, don't worry. The home team this evening is going to be the members of Phoenix Rising Ruby. They lost the coin flip. gillyShark opted for first pick priority in game number 1, banning out Towers of Doom and Tomb of the Spider Queen. Phoenix Rising Ruby banned out Sky Temple Dragonshire and took us to Braxis Holdout for game number 1. Phoenix Rising Ruby won that map, and gillyShark opted for map pick priority as the losing team, And gillyShark has chosen to take us to Battlefield of Eternity for map number 2. Let's get back into the draft and let's see what's happening here in our game number 2. We're heading into Battlefield. Will this be a quick 2-0 from the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby, or will gillyShark bite their way back into this game? No Samuro ban on this map. Is this going to be a steal? Is this going to be a give once again? Well, we're going to have to see. Russian Jedi, good to see you, my friend. Happy 21st birthday. Yeah, we just, whenever it's someone's birthday, we just say they're 21. We're just like, happy 21st, whatever. I'll be having my 10th 21st birthday this December. I'm really excited for my 10th 21st birthday. Greymane first pick on the left-hand side for Phoenix Rising Ruby. What do they grab on the side of gillyShark? Do they go for the Samuro again? It's another 2-lane map. It's definitely possible. Ruby got paid. Hell yeah, Ruby. I'm glad you got paid. Happy 21st birthday, belated 10 years. See, Kalis knows what's up. Li Ming Malfurion for the side of gillyShark. Now, there was a role swap, or I guess a roster swap going into this, which you're allowed to do. Jamster will be swapped out for Kaimo Tripson. From my understanding, Kaimo Tripson needs to get some sleep. That's what he said to me in the coin flip lobby. Alright. Sorry, looking at a Discord message that I don't even need to be reading, but Greymane Hogger Brightwing. Okay, alright. Greymane Hogger Brightwings still need a main tank per se. Still need a little extra damage. Jaina pairs into Greymane pretty well, but I feel like there's going to be a main tank priority ban, I feel like that's what they get rid of. I love my 13th birthday, my 13th 21st birthday on Tuesday. Well, happy early 21st 13th birthday. Ain't no reason to be fronting it. Well, what? What? Age comes with wisdom, apparently, KBB, since we won the last bet. Okay, wow. Alrighty, well, let's see what happens here. Ban phase did come through. Medivh and Varian to be banned out. Alright, not bad whatsoever. Not bad, not bad. Last few picks coming out from both teams. Let's go ahead and get a look and see what this is. Sorry. Is it Samuro again? Are they gonna try and run back the Samuro? I don't know. Well, they're holding. Thonia's looking like the solo laner. Paired with Li Ming. Li Ming Garrosh. You could go Hanzo. You could go Greymane. Not Greymane, excuse me. You could go into Jimmy. This could be Jimmy. It's my eldest daughter's birthday today. Poor girl broke her foot. She's in a hot pink cast. Hell yeah! At least get that flare on the cast, you know? Leoric Zeratul, okay. Main tank, Hogger or Leoric, whichever. And last pick, is it Samuro? Is it going to be Raynor? What are we doing today? I love how you totally play, I love how you totally correct that we don't play tanks. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the in-game draft. Whatever, last pick will be Alarak. Interesting, interesting. Let me go ahead and start a prediction. Which team will win game number 2? I'm gonna try and delay this out as long as possible, so that way you can have the best amount of prediction value. But either way, that is gonna be your draft from either side. Best of luck to all the predictors. That Twitch prediction should be popping up fairly soon. I'm actually gonna go ahead and throw it on back to the duo screen with just Bandit and I. And we're going to wait a few seconds here. I think they actually picked the heroes. So let's go ahead and start our prediction. Yes, I did that just in time. Twitch predictions, as I said for the last game, get your big predictions in. We'll go ahead and swap it into the loading screen so you can see who's on what side, who's on what hero. Get your predictions in. You got a minute, 20-something seconds from when you hear it. Get your predictions in. I want to see, I better see those big predictions. Whoever's betting 10, you're a coward. Coward's betting 10. Good luck, everyone. Alrighty, let's go ahead, and we are here loaded into Battlefield of Eternity for map number 2 in our live best of 3. And on the left-hand side, we got Phoenix Rising Ruby, Danilor on the Brightwing, Wahooey on the Leorc, H2O on the Hogger, Fragastellar on the Zeratul, and Mixels on the Greymane. Over in the red, looking to take us to a map number 3 through Battlefield of Eternity, it's going to be gillyShark. EKB on the Sonya. We've got Rise Robin on the Garrosh, Jamster on the Malfurion, Chess Looter on the Li Ming, and Stark on the Alarak. We'll get into bottom lane, and we'll check out what our first engagement will be looking like.
2, 1.
No believers in Phoenix Rising Ruby, but everyone believing in gillyShark. There we go. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you, Twitch. Thanks for the betters. Thank you, betters. Always appreciate it. I don't know why, but you know, if we're doing bets, we gotta go big. Alrighty, Zeratul going into Cleave build. Brightwing does have the phase shift or the hyper shift at level 1, so gonna be able to get that availability or the phase shift availability more often. Zeratul meandering his way into top lane. Looking to maybe either scout out or find a potential gank. Rise Robin I don't think has shown on map. And Zeratul forces back EKB through the top lane. Singularity Spike will connect. I bet big this time, 20 points. You're a coward, KPB. You're a coward. I don't know why. I always get very excited about Twitch predictions. Also, yeah, happy birthday to your daughter, Nancy. Happy birthday. I hope it was a fun day. I hope you all had a great day. I hope there was cake or pie or turtle pie. God, turtle pie is so good. I can't eat that. So much sugar. There's no turtles involved. It's like ice cream, caramel, and like pie crust, I think. It's delicious. I just love an ice cream bar, honestly, right now. Sorry, very hungry. It's been a long day of streaming. Regardless, let's continue to look at what's happening here and unfolding in front of us as Zeratul is hanging around, looking to maybe jump onto the enemy side in a potential flank position, but Chess Looter throws in a combo into the front gate, and this is going to be Rise Robin anchoring in the bush for the friendly team. Hogger does scout out that they're on this camp. I was actually meant to jump onto the Hogger vision really quickly, as he does find another stack on the Journeyman, cooking 2 out of 75 into that one. We'll see how he's able to build that up as the game progresses. Root cleanse onto Hogger, bounce around from H2O, gets a pretty good bounce actually into all of this, lands near Li Ming, Fragastellar having to back away on Zeratul, Mixels on the point, phase shift in from Brightwing, and no camp steal from the side of gillyShark. Camp steal will be in favor for the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby. Lemon pie, God, that sounds delicious. You know what I really want now is lemon poppy seed muffins. That's what I would love. I would love that, absolutely. Classic turtle flavor is pecan, caramel, and chocolate. Honestly, I haven't had one since I was probably like 14 years old. So it's been like 16 or so years, and I honestly don't remember them. But I can't eat them, there's no way. Too much sugar, all that good stuff. Gotta go big or go home. Oh, KPB, you big ballin' on this one. First objective phase is going to be here. The camp in the bottom lane will be a little bit faster grabbed by Phoenix Rising Ruby, but the timing on it is actually really good, getting it into lane just as the objective phase is up. Greymane moves to the objective to start working on this. We do have Alarak with the Show of Force start going to be building up more sadism as long as he lands a combo within 2 seconds. You have to land all 3 abilities within 2 seconds, and you get 2% on your sadism, maxing out at 20%. Phase shift in onto H2O as they have the Hog Wild away. Spear in onto Leoric as he does get stunned out by Beleth, which is being burned down potentially. Well, it's being poked at more or less. Not really burned down by the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby, but gillyShark in the defensive position throws H2O over the wall. Another Hog Wild, and he's out of there. Mom makes 20 to 30 pounds of candy every Christmas, and one of my highlights are the turtles. Holy shit, that's a lot of candy. I knew someone who made like pounds of cookies. Like they just make all the cookies in the world. Soothing Mist from this Brightwing, but that is going to be
First blood.
over to the side of gillyShark. Mixels looking to maybe jump onto EKB, but actually has to razor swipe away. Another kill over to the side of gillyShark, and Stark sadism is starting to skyrocket. 6 sadism on said Alarak. Now, what is the sadism max available for Alarak? Well, you've got 30% from your baseline from the repeatable quest, and then you got 20% from Show of Force. So right now, Alarak can max out at 150 sadism. The highest I've ever seen it is somewhere in like the 175 range. Stark actually gets thrown in by Rise Robin, confirms the kill, 111 sadism. Rise Robin getting very low. Mixels gets hit with a spear from Sonya. Silence from Alarak. The Razor Swipe is too late, and another kill goes over to the side of gillyShark as they have found 4 kills in quick succession, pushing them into level 7, and Li Ming moves to grab the first half of this Immortal phase. And I want to point this out. This is the first Immortal and the first half of the Immortal. We are 5 minutes in, and this Immortal phase is still going. Li Ming going to grab, going to tap well. Zeratul and Sonya clearing things out in top, and Wono, oh my god, I don't know why I said Wono. Wahui is a little too far forward right there, does go down. A 5th kill over to the side of gillyShark. Mixels gets pulled into the stun, sidesteps said stun. Phase shift in from Brightwing. There's a root from Jamster. Danilor taking a lot of damage. Toss goes out onto Brightwing, and she goes down. A reset for Chestlooter as he moves over to the right-hand side, looking to burn down this Immortal. Sadism on Alarak at 122. We can break down that information a little bit further later on as... I'm looking, I don't want to pull things out, just pull things out, Jesus Christ. I don't want to show ability stuff in case we had another team fight popping off, but that's not the case. Let's look at the Alarak sadism. 18% from the takedown, 6% from Show of Force. Another 12% or 3 kills can be gained for that baseline, and still a ways to go on the Show of Force. I believe you can get another 14%, which is 7 combos. Nice route. It was a very good route from the from Jamster onto, I think it was Mixels who got the phase shift from Brightwing, and it locked down Danilor and Mixels. Now, Belith pushing into the top lane. What does he do? Well, he does 570 standard damage, 6,207 damage, or 70 damage to minions, but the big thing, 1,114 or 40 damage into the structures, and that's Fort Front Gate going down. The members of gillyShark approaching 10 talent tier fairly soon. We'll cycle through those other numbers, get an idea of what those look like as Belith is bashing his way through top lane. Good telekinesis from Alarak. A toss goes on to Frakastellar, who is able to get the phase shift from Brightwing. The fort is not going to go down. The Garrosh, I think he was tanking too many shots, and Greymane's able to finalize that damage with the little bit of a dark flight right there. Malfurion with the Tranquility, Counter-Strike, Wave of Force, Warlord's Challenge, Leap, and... I think I said Tranquility, but Twilight Dream, excuse me, for the Malfurion.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Baha, only fans changed their mind. You can still pull stuff out over there. Well, no. 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 Telekinesis slow over range is interesting. The hindered momentum at level 7. I think it plays into the Garrosh so he can step in. Sonya can spear in. Malfurion can poke. The big thing, though, I think is Li Ming. The slow target really allows Li Ming to just dump in the damage. Warlord's Challenge, I actually moved the camera a little too quickly. I don't think it connected onto Leorc right there. EKB to rotate into bottom lane. In game number 2, it's looking a lot better for gillyShark, starting to breathe some life into the series. Can they take us to that map 3? Well, we don't know just yet, and we have another Immortal phase up and available. Let's see what happens here. Rise Robin looking for the toss into an enemy, but only hits onto a minion. H2O utilizing that dense blasting powder from the level 7 to be able to get the easy throw dynamite explosions. If you hit that easy throw bundle with your staggering blow, you split it into 3 smaller dynamite bags. Only Bandit, that is called... the Twitter account I have for them that I never update. Because y'all were very, very invested into it, and then I just never update it, and no one asks me about it. Mixels gets tossed around. We have a Hog Wild into the backline, excuse me, a Hortipult in the backline. Mixels almost goes down, but the phase shift from Brightwing does come through. A very split fight on the side of gillyShark as the Entomb comes out from Leorc. There will be a VP stalling things out for a second. Zeratul will cleave into 2. Can they make it more? Alarak sadism reset. Is it going to be more than just a triple kill? EKB getting pushed in right now. And ladies and gentlemen, with a Malfurion trying to run away from Leorc, that's looking like it is going to be a
Quadra kill.
over to the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby, and Phoenix Rising Ruby, they grab this Immortal. What breath of life the members of gillyShark had has been snuffed out by the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby, and Phoenix Rising Ruby sits almost a solid level lead over the enemy side. Excuse me, only enemy side. Ooh. Only pause. That's actually adorable. That'd be an adorable website. Just wholesome pictures of your animals. What about only knees? Nah, it's the dream's dead ever since they changed things for that. Fallen Angel, thanks for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the content. Big entomb from Leorc, but no follow-up damage, and Leorc's actually the one to go down for it. The friendly team was very focused on grabbing the Fallen Shaman camp for the bottom lane. Keep in mind, though, there's also going to be the Impaler camp, so this bottom lane is buffed out. This bottom lane is thick with 2 Cs. Big damage in onto Greymane. He does go down. Chest Looter finding a reset. Can they make it a triple kill? Blink from Brightwing gets her out of there. And the Immortal phase looks like Chest Looter to try and put pressure onto that. Dragastellar stepping in. Good jukes and jives. Good jukes and dives from the Zeratul. VP onto 2. Slows things down. Hog Wilds just through the Immortal. Zeratul trying to find that last little bit of damage. There will be a silence from Malfurion. Max range Singularity Spike, but a leap onto Zeratul's head will have the trade between the Zeratul Li Ming. But what happens to the Immortal phase? Belith is very low on this left-hand side. Toss onto H2O. Phase shift comes through on the Brightwing. Entomb onto who? Rise Robin. Garrosh is trying to get out of here. Pops the Indomitable. You can't Indomitable your way through a wall. And the objective phase goes over to the side of our blue team, Phoenix Rising. Ruby grabbing second Immortal of the game and will be going into top lane as the bottom lane was opened up by those camps from earlier in the game, as I mentioned. Wahui is going to be getting a nice skeletal swing into this wave, and they do have the Neil Peasants. So you have this skeletal swing deals 75% additional damage to mercenaries and monsters. Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. It's just to minions and monsters. Or mercenaries and monsters. I thought minions, I think actually Leorc had a buff on his auto attack baseline. I think that's what it was actually I'm thinking of. Regardless, Li Ming trying to poke onto the Immortal. Alarian pushing in through top lane, and 8 to 9 in our kills. A solid level lead still for the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby as Rise Robin tries to step in. EKB finds the spear onto Brightwing, but she blink heals away. There will be a leap in from Sonya. No, she got tossed in, then she leapt. That's going to be Chest Looter very low. Greymane finds the kill into Li Ming. Rise Robin does go down. A lot of damage in favor for the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby. EKB is going to be chased in through this top lane. There's a silence from Malfurion. Still the damage comes in. Stun from Immortal, and I can't believe it. The Dynamite is what gets the kill. Jamster goes down, and the members of Phoenix Rising Ruby find themselves a
Pentakill.
and they are going to Stream Deck. They're gonna the side of gillyShark. Now, is this a core call 12 minutes in? Do we have a fast best of 3 series? Well, we hope not, as we have Chest Looter coming through. We always like a third map. Well, I like a third map personally. Core is falling rapidly. H2O taking a lot of supplemental damage, unnecessary damage, if you will. Core is falling rapidly. Can they actually save this on the side of gillyShark? 5% falling. It's 3%. The VP stalls things out, and this is not enough. The game goes over to the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby in a 2-0 fashion. GG, well played. I cannot believe we speed ran that series. A speed run of a series. Alrighty. Water? Why water in all caps lock? Which team wins game number 2? Phoenix Rising Ruby has won game number 2. GG, Stark. GG's. $17K. Woo woo. That's some points. Alright, let's show some talents. Trying to see if one of the players wants to do an interview. They might not. Okay, they do. Alrighty, let's get into the NGS channel. Lobby 2. Alrighty, okay, so we're just going to wait for the player to get in here, and then we will get into a short interview with one of the winning players from the side of Phoenix Rising Ruby. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Do not go anywhere. We're going to get this interview going here in just a quick second. I'm just getting the player into lobby. A fun series, ladies and gentlemen. A really fun series. A good one. A very good one overall. I wish for a map 3, but that's just me. I always wish for a map number 3. Love seeing a map 3 personally. But it is what it is, and we are just going to hang out here for a hot second. We're waiting for the player to get into our lobby to chat with us. All right, we actually at this time have Mixels joining us. Congratulations on your 2-0 victory against the gillySharks. How you feeling, my friend?
Feeling good. Overall, it was honestly, the series felt a lot harder than it looked. Despite being a 2-0, that first game was insane.
That first game was very, very back and forth. And I actually wanted to ask you about that because it was interesting. Around level like 16, you had the advantage, and they were down by about a level. It was 15-ish to 16. You had the advantage. Why was it that there was this kind of like waffling or just this patient play or cautious play? Was it because the Samura was everywhere? I was a little surprised that you didn't just try and split and, you know, put 1 or 2 on the bottom, a couple on the top, and just grab objective and push hard.
Yeah, it kind of was that. Like, we knew that, like, they were basically playing Ring Around the Rose with us. We wanted to try and find them, try to engage, but we also knew that if we just went hardcore into finding them, that Samura would probably bat cap. That would be bad for us. Okay. And so, yeah, we just ended up running circles around the map until that one pick that set everything off.
That's crazy. Now, when you communicate as a team, how does your shot calling work? Because your shot calling in a team fight, I mean, we're in some of the highest level of NGS. Like, how do you shot call as a team? Is it one big voice? Is it everyone kind of supplemental information? How do you play as a team in a team fight?
I would say overall it would mostly just be us kind of calling things as we see them. H2O is our primary macro caller in terms of like, okay, we need to go here, do this, grab this camp, etc., etc. But usually in the more moment-to-moment plays, it is more or less, I would say, whoever has the loudest voice, which tends to be either me or H2O himself. And yes, sometimes that does lead to issues within the team, but we're working on that, and we are trying to improve as hard as we can to make sure that we're going to be all set as we go later and later into the season.
Oh, it was a really fun series. Speaking of going in later into the season, are there any teams that you're excited to go up against? Anyone you're nervous to go up against or fight?
I can't think of any teams in particular. I'm trying to remember, what's the name of the team that we fought in finals last time? That wasn't... I'm trying to remember who that was.
Oh, I do not remember. There's too many teams for me.
There is too many teams.
Yeah.
But yeah, seeing that rematch would be pretty fun.
Okay.
Otherwise, in general, I believe one match to probably look forward to would be us going up against Xanathite, our sister team over here in Phoenix Rising, Zircon as well. That, you know, we basically have 3 Phoenix Rising teams going in, so I think seeing any one of us going head-to-head will be a fun time for us all.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you for joining me for the interview. Congratulations on your 2-0 victory. Are there any shouts that you'd like to give? The floor is all yours.
Shout out to Jaslow for being there on the sidelines, coaching us on. He has not been as active on our team as he has been in the past seasons. However, he's still very active in our hearts, and we very much appreciate his support as we continue to drive on through. As well, everybody else in the Phoenix Rising organization, it is a great little community that we have sprung together over the past couple of NGS seasons. And yeah, every day we just get more and more people, and it has been so awesome. Finally, I would probably say just shout outs to my team in general. We have gone through a lot in this past season, and I think we are aiming to go, like, we're aiming to go to distance here. We really want to show how much we've improved, how much we are willing to improve, and to keep on going, basically. So I believe that is all my shoutouts. Thank you so much, Baha, for the interview and for the cast as well.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for joining me, and you have a wonderful night. Congratulations once again on the 2-0 victory. You have an awesome evening, and I'll see you further down in Season 12 of NGS.
All right, you as well. And make sure to give Bandit some pats and scratches from me.
Always,
That's my only other request.
Will do, Mixels. You have a great night, my friend.